Hey guys, welcome back. I am Ravi Teja, and in our today's session we are going to discuss about conditional statements and loops in TypeScript. Before getting to topic, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe to get more video updates like this. Let's get into topic. So what are these conditional statements and loops? Conditional statements will execute a block of code whenever the condition is passed. But coming to loops, it will iterate through that loop or a block of code until the condition is failed. Let's practically check how that conditional statements and loops will work. For that, I want to create one new file naming third.ts, and now I want to check first that conditional statements like if and else. For that, I want to create one variable check, that is boolean, and I want to give true as of now. So now the variable check, if it is true, I want to execute a block of code that I want to print something condition is passed. So now I want to compile this and check how it is working. For that, open the Node.js command prompt and start typing tsc third.ts. Now it should create a JS file. After that, check that JS file using node space JS file name. So now JS file is created. Now I just want to check that is working or not. So now you can see that condition passed. So now what if that condition is failed? For that, we can write else block and print something console.log condition failed. So for that, I want to change this true to false to execute this else block. Let's compile and check what is happening. Now you can see that JS file, node third.js. So you can see that condition is failed. So now what if I have a second condition? So now I am going to add one second condition like second check. So this is also boolean, and now I want to take this as true, and we can add nested if for checking second check, like second condition, and you can print that second condition is passed. So let's compile and check this, what is happening. Now you can see that second condition will be passed. Okay, so now node space third.js. Now you can see that second condition is passed. So this is how we use if and if else and nested if in TypeScript. So we also have a switch statement in TypeScript. Switch statement is same like if and else, but this switch will execute whenever the case is passed. So you will see that in my code, switch, case and break keywords. Switch keyword is used to pass the case, and case keyword is used to check the case which we need to execute. And you will see that break keyword, it will stop that execution of this block of code. And I have added one variable, that is number variable case check, and I am going to pass this case check into switch. I want to check if it is 1, I want to print this block of code, and if it is 5 I want to print this block of code, and if it is not 1 and 5 I want to execute default block. In our case now it is 9, there is no 9 case here, so it will print default block. So let's compile and check this switch statement. For that, tsc space third.ts. Now you can see that it is compiled. Now I want to check this node third.js. You can see that default block executed. Now I want to change this number into 5 and check this again what it is printing. So now node space third.js. You can see that case 5 is executed. Now I want to check this case 1. For that I have changed that number into 1. Let's see what will happen. Now you can see that case 1 is executed. So this is the way we write switch statement in TypeScript. So we also have loop statements in TypeScript. Those are while, do while and for. These loop statements will iterate through a block of code until the condition is failed. So let's check first while loop. This is the syntax of while loop. I just created one condition variable with boolean assigned true. So I want to pass this condition into while loop, and I want to print something in this while loop like condition passed. So now let's compile and check what it is happening. Now it's compiled. I am checking the JS file. You can see that it is printing always. It is not stopping because our condition is true. It will always true. So this condition will iterate until the condition fails. So in our case it will not fail. So that's why it is continuously executing. In order to stop that, just press Ctrl C. Now you can see that compilation or that execution of JS file is stopped. So this while loop will check that condition first and execute that block of code if that condition is passed. But do while, it will execute that block of code first and it will check the condition later. In order to check this do while, I want to change this condition to false. I want to alter this code and I want to add this while condition at the end of this block of code, and I just want to add do in the beginning. So this will check that condition later and it will execute the block of code first. So let's compile and check this how it is executing. So for that I want to write tsc third.ts. So now it is compiled. I just want to check that JS file. So now you can see that condition passed is printing only once because our condition will fail second time. So let's check this for loop. For that I want to add for, and I want to create one variable with let, that is let I equals to 0, and I want to print this for loop or execute this for loop 4 times. That's why I'm going to write I less than 4 and I plus plus. I plus plus means it will increase the count of this I and it will run through this loop until that I less than 4. So inside that loop I just want to write something loop count. I want to print this I, then it will print I of this count 0 to 4. So let's compile and check what it is printing. So now let's check this JS file. Now you can see that it is printing 4 times because we added I less than 4. You can see that loop count 0, loop count 1, loop count 2, loop count 3. So this is how we use loops in TypeScript. Thanks for watching my video, and please put your comments in the comment section, and please subscribe, like and share my video.